Well, hello, I'm David Freeman with Is That Really in the Bible? We're talking about how to begin a relationship with God without church and religion. And we come to this program that is entitled A Clash of Wills. What is it that attracts God to people? In other words, what kind of people is God attracted to? Why would God even desire to build a relationship with you? And I think a lot of people would say, well, I've got to be good enough. I've got to be righteous enough. I've got to be a saint. I've got to be a church-going person. I've got to be involved in all kinds of good deeds. And then God would be attracted to me, you see. And, that's just not the way it is. I never realized until recently how many people are out there who actually believe in what I would call salvation by works. They're actually trying to earn brownie points with God, and it's a form of salvation by works. Now, I know a lot of people have accused me of salvation by works because I preach on the law of God and I try to keep the law of God, the Ten Commandments, and I do other things that people don't understand that are in the Bible, found in the Bible, and people will think, well, he believes in salvation by works. But that's simply not true. What I'm beginning to see is that there are a lot of non-religious people who, whether they realize it or not, believe in salvation by works. There are people that are involved in Boy Scout, Girl Scout, all kinds of service organizations, all kinds of humanitarian works, And it really dawned on me one day. I was talking to an elderly man. He had taken care of his wife very well. I mean, she was a hypochondriac, always sick, and he would take care of her and just spent a lot of time taking care of her. And he said to me one day, and this guy I'm talking about was not a religious person, not really. I mean, he would curse the sky blue, and at least I don't think by anybody's definition he was a religious person. But he said to me one day, he said, I think when it's all weighed out, God's going to look at all these good things that I did for my wife and taking care of her, and he's just sort of going to, allow me to go through the pearly gates. And he actually said that these were words that came out of his own mouth. And I thought, wow, man, that's what you call salvation by works. So it's not the ones who believe in keeping the law of God who believe in salvation by works. It's the non-religious who don't really want anything to do with God, but are involved in all kinds of good works. And in the back of their mind, it goes like this: well, God's going to weigh out all these good deeds that I've done. I mean, I've served the Boy Scouts, I've served the Girl Scouts, I've been involved in all kinds of good works, and in the end, God's going to weigh it all out, and He's going to allow me to slip through the pearly gates. Yeah. I mean, I actually believe there's a lot of non-religious people that think like that.